In 2018, I started investigating and publishing the concept of the treeification procedure, just replacing a generic BowTie structure with one of the machine learning tree model. Apart from the mathematics into this document that you can find on ResearchGate on my ResearchGate account, the idea basic is just to embed an AI algorithm within the core center of a BowTie. I developed in 2022-23 within the BowTie register application. You can find the application, web application here by Fabio Mattei. I developed the app for the BowTie Predictive, as I said, and I was just stating and researching in 2018. In this case, the method, I provide an example where I developed a BowTie. The BowTie register is an application software that allows you to generate BowTies easily, defining threats, preventive barriers, center events, defining them, and refining all the barriers necessary. But apart from that, that is a basic. The BowTie developed like this one, in this case, is just the center event was depicting the truck driving too proximal to aircraft. In the context of the aviation, in this case, we have the left-hand side and the right-hand side of the BowTie. All in all, this is important that the important and most important thing is that the treeification procedure, the BowTie Predictive, has been inserted here by generating a matrix of data to be filled in, just 10 instances, where each column, each feature is a component of the BowTie, with a target that is, in this case, the center event associated with two different type of binary outcomes. One is driving too proximal to the aircraft and damaging or being safe on driving around the aircraft on the turnaround process in general. So if you save this data set, you render the original BowTie and you generate the AI solution for this BowTie that is rendering in the same language of the BowTie structure the original system, identifying the most important patterns, increasing the percentage of risk probability of being on this kind of conditions in the end. Overall, this amounts to this logic with this application. The BowTie Predictive that I show you in the app identify high-risk BowTies with no use of estimates, but on real data. And you don't need big data to do this. You get the risk probability, like the center events, or the risk probability of the consequence, depending by the target, on real data and real instances. And this, in this case, could be based on every action that might happen on during the turnaround operations, and you're driving around the aircraft for turnaround activities. As I said, get the probability risk of other consequence based on data, or get the most risky threat and barrier combinations that leads to that probability. It might be this one, or this path, on this one, and it is the AI that detects this based on data. And important, and even the feature importance, which one of the nodes into the BowTie are more important to explain the risk probability, as in this case, 95% probability of for any flights for specific actions that involves that center events here and the consequence. Overall, the BowTie Predictive, the reification procedures I was stating in 2019, in 2023 allows you to use the language of the BowTie in aviation to render it, simplify, and identify by data the real most critical patterns, the feature importance within the patterns, and the risk probability of any central events or consequence associated.